You are listening to Living from the Heart Jesus Gave You, written by James G. Friesen, E. James Wilder, Anne M. Bierling, Rick Koepcke, and Maribeth Poole. Narrated by Dede Cordo. Acknowledgements. Wanda K. Morgan, Ph.D., from the Shepherd's House Board of Directors, edited this 15th year anniversary edition of Living from the Heart Jesus Gave You. This anniversary edition has been rearranged so as to divide the chapters into topics that lend themselves to weekly group studies. Dr. Morgan has created a special selection of study questions for the 14 studies in this new version. One of the early groups to divide this book into smaller segments for study groups was the Community of Grace Church in Hayward, California. Their study questions have been used along with other questions provided by Dr. Morgan. Additional study guide materials by Dr. Morgan can be found on www.joystartshere.com. Special thanks to Dr. Morgan and the Community of Grace Church for their contributions. The text of the original authors of Living from the Heart Jesus Gave You has been left intact with one exception. The early version carried a section on changing fear bonds to love bonds just before the section on maturity. However, maturity has a significant influence on how we go about changing fear bonds to love bonds. For a decade or so, we posted an updated version of the Fear Bond to Love Bond material on the lifemodel.org website. In this book, we have inserted the updated version into the text after the discussion of maturity. The original Fear Bonds to Love Bonds can be found in Appendix A of this book. Frequently asked questions. What is Shepherd's House? Shepherd's House is a not-for-profit organization that promotes joyful relationships and recovery skills for the world. Shepherd's House equips existing networks with the skills to thrive rather than creating a large organization or network of our own. We are working to develop a self-propagating model of recovery that will allow people to spread good relationships in low-joy places of the world. Currently, recovery is largely left to people with advanced degrees, a solution that will not spread to most low-joy parts of the world. Since there is little funding to develop self-propagating recovery, we are funding it through providing materials, training, and assessment tools. The main model we have developed to direct our work is the Life Model. Living from the Heart Jesus Gave You was one of the first books based on the Life Model. What is the Life Model? The Life Model is a unifying approach to ministries of counseling, recovery, pastoral care, prayer ministry, deliverance, inner healing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?